tiny bit. Yeah, we're going to need to put this in. I mean, they're heavy, aren't they? These building fire. Okay. Great. So
I just said about every style in Kia is every style in the world.
is that true?
Yeah, apparently.
It's really nice.
So I've tried to say that musically, so it's not quite, it's not an exact palette, well it's an exact palette over the words.
Oh, nice.
So it goes, so it's the same music, but when you reach the middle bit, then it literally goes backwards. The chords underneath it slightly change the harmony.
That's an F sharp, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Falling. Vision.
No, it's nice.
It's like lack of focal length. Septrum? Skeptrum.
Well, it says skeptrum there. I thought it was septrum, to be honest. Or we can do, maybe a bit of, here's our ideas together, let's go off and see what happens when we come back. And work with whatever chance produces that, if I go slightly in one direction, you go slightly in the other, that might be interesting. That might be something that we can, maybe we don't need to reconcile. Maybe we need to let both things have their own space and they just happen to happen simultaneously.
I mean, I think we can work some section, section where I do. I think we've just got to really break it
Or maybe
down.
even if there's one section where I've written it but you don't actually hear it.
Yeah.
I think that could be exciting, not just as a process, but actually, what will it produce?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll produce something that isn't neat and isn't unified, but actually might produce a counterpoint that could be really expressive.
And it also goes back to that thing of chaos and order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yes, absolutely.
I think the practical side of it is to make sure that when things aren't meant to be aligned, they're not aligned.
They're not aligned.
Do you know what I mean? So when we want something to be just counterpointed with something else, we approach it that way.
Yeah.
So it's just, you're singing and there'll be minimal accompaniment, it doesn't matter this.
It's
As
clear.
opposed to other bits where it does literally have to be linked.
Or the silence, I like the way it starts
I
in
do.
silence because that just gives...
I like also the idea of some sort of choreographed silence between. If there is practically going to be some sort of movement, whether it's somebody on an organ or a choir sitting down or you coming onto a stage.
Yeah.
And if we can find some way, maybe just through dance rather than music, of making it clear that the performance is going on, that it's not the break between
It's just sustaining
movements.
the energy through one.
It's a kind of held silence.
Yeah.
But maybe we even start that one with the circling idea that becomes more frustrated.
I mean, there's room for something quite, not theatrical, but sort of arresting at the beginning, and then using silence as a way of holding people between the sections. I mean, I think it helps if it still does remain, broadly speaking, a service in inverted commas, because then people have ideas of silence make more sense.
Yeah.
And then it then sort of goes on. it's in key just because of clavis. So I just had this image. So I was working very, very simply. The idea of moving key, and I was trying to work out a way of going from something that's quite musically sharp, sort of, well, it's D major, but then it sort of moves into E major, and then see if I could get very flat, and then back sharp tonally. So you kind of get these bit
It's
like
like
a key.
light and dark.
Yes, light and dark.